Hello everyone, and welcome to a Descent Journey in the Dark 2nd edition, the Lair of the Worm, strategies and tactics. Now if I get that out of the way, this is for, oh dear, do I really have to do this? Oh. Okay. Well, let's see what we get straight away, shall we? So we have the Worn Greatsword. So it's a two-handed. And before rolling your attack dice, you may suffer a stamina to add a surge to your attack results, and it only gives you just the 1 damage. Well, it's not so bad. The amount of times I rolled just the blue attack dice and the red power dice and having to surge something. It's also necessary as well. I'll tell you why. The Horn of Courage, this isn't it, but I'm just going through it at the moment. So you exhaust a card, join your turn, and choose another hero within free space of you. The chosen hero gains a Valor, which is all of this. Yeah, I've got it in a nice little bag. There's enough Valor tokens in there, lasts a while. Now what do you use for these Valor tokens? Oh geez, I wonder. The Valor of Heroes. So each time you defeat a monster with an attack using a melee weapon, gain a Valor. Now that's keywords there is you defeat and using a melee weapon. More along the lines of the you defeat. Otherwise you're not going to get any Valor tokens whatsoever. So before rolling his attack dice, actually I think that should be pronounced their attack dice. So a hero may spend 1 Valor to add a damage to their attack results. Limit once per attack. So you could actually be using a Valor just to do an additional damage as long as you hit. And the amount of times I have used this and missed is quite irritating. And also, even if I do hit, the Overlord has managed to get a quite high defense dice, and I still do 0 damage. Really irritating. So yeah, the only way that you as a champion can only get the Valor tokens is to defeat monsters. So that means you want to really be going last when it comes down to the turn order. Last, or if there's 4 heroes in the party, third or fourth. You want to be attacking weak enemies or enemies that's already been damaged. Therefore you have a better a chance of gaining your Valor tokens, since that is technically the only way. Technically, well, let's check out what you can actually get with your experience, and maybe there might be other ways of getting Valor. Let's see. The Glory of Battle sounds interesting, doesn't it? Right, so each time you defeat a monster, so there it comes down to you defeating something, each other hero within 3 spaces of you gains a Valor. Yeah, so yet again, just you defeat a monster to get the Valor from the Valor of Heroes, and everyone within 3 spaces of you also gets a Valor. That's something, you know. And before rolling their defense dice, a hero may spend a Valor to add a shield to their defense results. Limits once per defense roll. So yet again, you're rolling, you're using your Valor before dice are even rolled. So yet again, you can use this, use up a Valor to get a shield bonus, and then all of a sudden the Overlord could just miss with the attack. Yay, useless. Or maybe that the Overlord will roll extremely low, and yet again your shield results is meaningless if you roll so high, which means using the Valor is pointless. Yay. Alright, well, maybe it might get better, who knows. This is still spending the 1 experience point, so a living legend. Ooh, sounds interesting, doesn't it? Okay, so you exhaust this card when you would suffer any amount of damage from any source, which is any source, like even poison. Okay, you may spend up to 3 Valor to reduce the amount of damage suffered by 1 each Valor spent. It takes a stamina just to do that. This is actually a lot more better, or I think is a lot more better than the so-called Glory of Battle. You know, where you use up a Valor to, you know, get the armor bonus. Yeah, okay. It has the other ability of when you defeat an enemy, and each other hero gets a Valor, but that's only within 3 spaces of each other. Yeah. But in order to have all of this, you need to have Valor tokens. So in order to have Valor tokens, you need to defeat enemies, which is quite irritating. But if we put that to one side, we have Inspiring Presence. Now, straight away, before reading all of this, I would say this is a must get straight away, no matter what. Okay? Right. Each time a hero within 3 spaces of you, including yourself, performs an attack, okay, I hate that, his, because it's like, ugh. Their attack gains. Spend a surge to gain a Valor. So, this is an easier way of gaining Valor. Hooray! Finally! In addition, you may spend a Valor to allow a hero within 3 spaces of you to re-roll a failed willpower test. Yeah. I've got nothing on this. It's just this part. That is what you're after. Get this straight away, because you want to get those Valor tokens up and running. Otherwise, how are you going to get those Valor tokens at all? The more Valor tokens you get, the more chances of dealing 1 additional damage to actually kill a monster just to get the Valor token back. Well, what about, there might be something interesting in spending on the level 2. Why do I call them different names? Oh, I know. Static Resolve. Okay, this is going to be good. Each time you or a hero within 3 spaces of you spends any number of Valor, you or 1 hero adjacent to you may recover a stamina. Okay, yeah, alright. So, you or a hero in 3 spaces of yourself that spends any Valor recovers a stamina. This is good. This is very good. How it works, for better way of doing it, there's no stamina cost required, and especially if you have something like this, no stamina cost required. Using the Valor of Heroes as well, no stamina required. What you could do is use your own stamina to stamina in to monsters, and hopefully with that amount in, you could get 2 attacks, which has potential of either killing like 1 or 2 creatures. And if that's the case, if you kill 2 creatures, then you're getting on your first kill you get one Valor from your Valor of Heroes. With your attack also you could get your Valor whilst using your Surge, and when you're spending your Valor from attacking monsters, you're recovering your stamina again. So you get this nice big pile of Valor just for killing creatures and using your Surge to get Valor. And whilst you're attacking creatures, you're spending your Valor to get your stamina back. Mainly works on your second attack, because let's face it, when you're using the gain Valor, you can't use that because this is before attacking. So you might be able to get at least 2 Valor tokens in one attack. That one, and then that one when it's dead, hopefully. But like I said, you'll probably be going last or so, because you need to get to the weakened creatures. Right, let's get that out of the way. What about any others? How about the Motivating Charge? So it's used as a skill, so you exhaust this card to move up to your speed and perform an attack with a melee weapon. Okay, so it's just one action to do this, so you get to move and attack. Nice, okay. What else? If this attack defeats a monster, this is yet again where you want to go like maybe last. So all the other heroes are going to be weakening all the creatures and all of that stuff. It's like, oh, okay, fine. So each hero within 3 spaces of you, including yourself, may either gain 1 Valor or recover a stamina, and it takes 2 stamina to cost it. Hey, it's not all that bad actually. 2 stamina to do a move and attack, and then you got something extra as well. Yet again, it can, like I said, it can go well with the last 3 that I mentioned. But yeah, I don't really have much with that. And now for the last one that takes 2 experience points, which is No Mercy. After the Overlord completes a monster group's activation, a hero within 3 spaces of you, including yourself, may spend 2 Valor to exhaust this card and immediately perform an attack. Hehe. 2 Valor tokens to perform an attack in the Overlord turn. And of course, really, the easiest way of doing that is where did it go? That's it. Is this one the Inspiring Presence? You know, Surge, get a Valor. That's the easiest way of doing that. So this is a must. I'd probably might not go for the motivating charge just yet. I probably wouldn't actually buy the Living Legend or the Glory of Battle. Leave them behind and just go with straight away Inspire and Presence. Then eventually you could go for the Stoic Resolve and No Mercy. But what else? There is the ones that takes 3 experience points. So let's have a look at them before anything else. This is the last part, really. Right, Valor Strike. Each time you gain a Valor, so that should be quite easy now with Inspire and Presence. Okay. And of course killing monsters. By this time you should actually have a better weapon, hopefully. You may instead place a damage token on this card. Ooh, sounds nice now, doesn't it? After one of your attacks with a melee weapon deals at least 1 damage. I like that. After. Not before, it's after. So, after rolling the defense dice, okay, you may exhaust this card to deal +1 damage, +1 heart for each damage token on this card. Then discard all damage tokens from this card. Yes. So as I was saying, it should be a lot more easier to gain Valor with the Inspire and Presence. You could put all of your Valors just on this. You can forget about any of the stupid Valor tokens at all, and just keep dealing with this. This way, you're bound to kill some big creatures or even damage lieutenants very quickly. Just with this. This is like a must get. What about the last one? Yeah, focus, that's it. For the cause, add 1 brown die to your defense pool, even if this card is exhausted. Well, that's enough for that. Actually, no, there's actually a bit more writing. You exhaust this card when a monster declares an attack targeting you or a hero adjacent to you, and spend any number of Valor. That's if you still have enough. Okay. For each Valor spent, add 1 grey dice to the target's hero defense pool, and it takes up a stamina. So it takes up a Valor and a stamina to give a grey dice to you or someone adjacent. Okay, yeah, it gives you a brown dice for your defense pool. Yay! But this is like a 1 use only thing because it says exhaust. It's yeah, anyway. Well, how about if we look at some shop, yeah? The Act 1 shop. Let's find out what you're going to be actually getting. Or want to try and find at least. How about some Elven Boots? Gives you 1 movement point at your start of your turn. A lot more easier to get into fights to kill those stupid monsters. Or intelligent ones. All depends which ones you're up against. Ring of Power, stamina. As I was saying about stamina yourself into combat, then you can make your 2 attacks. Leather armor, health, and a brown dice. Keep you alive a little bit more better, perhaps. The heavy cloak. You can exhaust this card after the dice is rolled to cancel a surge. Always nice to cancel something. Chainmail. You can't equip runes, but why would you want to? Your speed is 4, and you get a grey dice. So sounds like that's going to be pretty handy. The Iron Battle Axe, Pierce of 1. Use a Surge to get +2 damage. Use another Surge for Pierce of 1. What can I say? Yeah. The Bearded Axe. We've got a Pierce of 1. If after resolving Pierce, the target has no shield or armor bonus on its defense roll, this attack gains additional +2 damage, and it also has a Pierce of 2, so you can easily have a Pierce of 3, and possibly killing your target because you're already doing 2 damage, and that's exactly what you want to kill your targets. The Halberd. After rolling the attack dice, you can suffer a stamina to re-roll 1 power dice. Well, there's only 1 power dice anyway, and it has reach with a surge of +2. Nice, nice. The Mace of Ever. Surge +2 damage, double surge +2 damage, and a stun. With green dice, you would at least get a few surges, so yeah, surges is good because it means you should be able to get your valor tokens. Okay, what about in Act 2? You want the Ironbound Ring. Gives you +2 health, and if you roll 1 or more blanks when rolling the defense dice, you get to add 1 shield. Yeah, okay, that might be good for the cause, you know, add 1 brown dice. Anyway, what else? The Black Iron Helm, get +2 health, and an additional 1 armor point to your defense pool. Can't go wrong with that. The Obsidian Scale Mail, can't be cursed. Each time you are attacked and suffer no damage, you recover 2 stamina, and it's a black dice. Oh no, you can only perform 1 skill or ability per turn. That's fine. It's not like you're going to be doing much anyway, apart from attacking and trying to kill monsters. You have the Demon Hide Lever. It's like when you perform 2 move actions on your turn, you suffer a stamina at the end of your turn, but it gives you a grey dice. Plate Mail. You can't equip runes. Oh no. And your speed is reduced to 3 and cannot be increased above 3. It gives you a black dice. Thing about this is that you want to be moving towards your monsters quite quickly. So this certainly is okay if you have a movement of 3. Anyway. How about Scale Mail? Oh no, you can't equip runes. Before rolling defense dice, you can suffer a stamina to add a brown defense. And it gives you a grey dice. Well, you're not really going to be using that much stamina, so no. Rage Blade. If you have already attacked this turn, you better add 1 additional green power dice to your attack pool. So you got the Pierce of 1 and 1 damage, double Pierce with +3 damage. It's only one-handed, so you could probably find a shield or something, or save your money and get more better weapons. The Iron Claws. If your other hand is empty, add 1 additional green power dice to your attack pool, and it better be empty if you're using this. because you want that green green dice. Triple surge, plus 5 damage. That's enough to almost kill anything. I did say almost. Double surge, plus 2 damage. Focus. Right, Dragon Tooth Hammer. Got the Pierce of 1, and if your other hand is empty, your attacks gain all 1 damage. With a Pierce of 2, look at that, 2 red dice, nice. You're about to kill something at least. The Obsidian Great Axe. Each time you defeat a monster, which you should be doing anyway, with this weapon you recover a stamina. With Surge of plus 2 damage. Yeah, it's probably the best weapon that I could think of when using the champion, because like I said, you want to be surging stamina in to monsters. Right, Steel Greatsword. Once per attack, you may reroll 1 power dice. I dropped it. Right. So, Pierce of 2 and an extra damage. With a simple attack there. Anyway, the Grinding Axe. Surge to use the surge to deal damage. Double surge to do plus 5 damage instead. Yeah, that's nice. That's all I have. Actually, there was an item that I just kind of remembered. It was Mana Weave, I believe it was called. One where you can automatically get a surge. Here it is. And this is the Act 1 one. I forgot to put that one in. Yeah. After rolling an attack, exhaust this card to add a surge, which is going to be really handy because of that, really. Something that you want to get straight away. Well, that's it. I don't have anything else. Let's just say I have tried the champion once, and it didn't go so well because I was just me, so I had 2 heroes. And I wasn't doing much at all. My experience is, don't use a champion if you're only having 2 heroes, crying out loud. It's better if it's 3, or more importantly 4, that way all the other heroes can gang up on the creatures to actually hurt them, so you can actually kill them to get the Valor tokens that you need. It's an irritating class. I will try this one again, but probably only in a 4 hero game. But that's it. Bye.